the public comment rules that we will follow today. At the beginning of the meeting, staff will read the agenda for today's meeting in its entirety. That agenda is also online at council.nola.gov. We will then recess for 15 minutes to allow council to submit written comments. I'm sorry, for citizens to submit written comments for any agenda item. Anyone wishing to comment should go to council.nola.gov and fill out an online public comment form. Only written public comments will be accepted. Public comment will be limited to 1 comment per person per item. Comments should also be limited to 2 minutes when read aloud and be germane to the agenda item at hand. Public comment will be closed at the end of 15-minute public comment period. No written comments will be accepted beyond that point. Before voting on an agenda item, council staff will read any public comment received for a pending agenda item. Mr. Carter, could you please do roll call?
Present.
Present.
Great, thank you so much. Would you now please read the agenda in full? Great, thank you so much. So with that, we will recess for 15 minutes to allow for public comment. Thank you so much. We will come back on. Mr. Carter, what time, so everyone is aware? 10:19. Thank you very much. Okay, council members, are we back on? I see Councilmember Girousso. Councilmember Nguyen, how are you? I'm sure she's running around her District E. All
Happy
right.
New Year, guys.
Okay, Nathan, do we need to do a roll call to get back in, or are we good?
Present.
Great, thank you so much. With that, we are going to, do I have a motion to approve the minutes from the November 18th meeting?
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Girousso,
Second.
second by Councilmember Nguyen. Please, yay?
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, 3 days. All right, next, let's go straight to our appointments. Today, with governmental affairs, it'll be about all the appointments that are coming before us. So Nathan, would you please start us off? Thank you. So do we have a motion to approve Ms. Francis?
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Girousso,
Second.
second by Councilmember Nguyen. All in favor? Yay.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great. Thank you. Mr. Carter? Yes, we are deferring the second one. Great. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by
Second.
Councilmember Nguyen, second by Councilmember Girousso. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Mr. Carter? Okay.
Monica Rainey. Oh, no.
Great. Do we have a movement to approve Dr. Kathy Lazarus?
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Girousso,
Second.
seconded by Councilmember Nguyen. All in favor? Aye.
Yay.
Any opposed? No. Second appointment, please, Mr. Carter, for the Metropolitan Human Services District. Great, thank you. Do you have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Nguyen,
Second.
second by Councilmember Girousso. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Okay, next we're going to Mosquito, Termite, and Rodent Control Board. Do we have a motion to approve Dr. Wesson?
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Girousso,
Second.
seconded by Councilmember Nguyen. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Great. Do we have a move to approve Dr. Emily Harville for the Mosquito and Termite and Rodent Control Board?
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember Girousso,
Second.
seconded by Councilmember Nguyen. All in favor?
Aye.
No opposition. Next one, please. Thank you. Do we have a motion to approve Mr. Jamil Shahir?
So moved.
Moved by
Second.
Councilmember Wynn, second by Councilmember Druso. All in favor?
Aye.
No opposition. Next, please. Great. Do you have motion to approve, Mr. Gagnon?
So moved.
By Councilmember Druso,
Second.
second by Councilmember Wynn. All in favor?
Aye.
No opposition. Thank you so much. That ends the appointments for today. Okay, we have two comments on other matters regarding the Streets Renaming Commission. Is that appropriate to have that public? Okay. I don't think it's germane to this topic. However, it's only two public comments. I have no issue. They're the same comment. Go, council members, would you mind if we read the public comment? Let's go ahead and read that then, please. I'm gonna, yeah.
The two comments, one is from Charles Marsala.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sullivan.
Yep.
Jim's.
One is from Charles Marsala, and the other is from Philip Cancelleri. Members of the City Council, thank you for your service. You passed motion M20-170, creating a streets renaming commission. The motion states, along with New Orleans' troubling history of mistreatment and violence towards immigrant groups, the motion adds that the commission is authorized to establish subcommittees. The City of New Orleans has documented its mistreatment to the Italian immigrants on April 12, 2019, when Mayor LaToya Cantrell issued a certificate of recognition, which reads, whereas on March 14, 1891, 11 Italian Americans were murdered by a mob in the city of New Orleans. Whereas historical accounts indicate that New Orleans political leadership was complicit in crimes, and whereas these crimes were committed during a time of rising anti-Italian sentiment, in April 1891, the City Council passed a motion banning Italians from working on the docks of New Orleans. No representative of the Italian community was appointed to the commission. No subcommittee has been established. No representative of the American Italian community has presented, and no statement is on the commission's website regarding remedying New Orleans mistreatment of the Italian American community. Since January 2019, the Italian American community has sought to erect state-approved historic markers on city-controlled lands in the French Quarter. City of New Orleans staff either does not return emails, refuses to meet, or declines approval of these markers. This includes a marker for Mother Cabrini at Cabrini Park. This is mistreatment. Mayor Cantrell's 2019 recognition ends. Therefore, be it further resolved that the City of New Orleans hereby recognizes the Italian American community's numerous contributions. I ask you to pass motions that instruct the commission to allocate the % of renamed streets to Italians chosen by the Italian American community, and to pass a motion encouraging city staff to approve the erection of state-approved historic markers informing of those numerous contributions Mayor Cantrell referenced.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Marsala. I appreciate your comments. My office has responded to you on multiple times about it, and I do remember it was actually prior to the Street Renaming Commission, and I think now has been a wonderful time to have more and more of these conversations. And I see Councilmember Giarrusso is there smiling because we are very intimately aware of the Italian influence in New Orleans, and we are here, the commission's here to rectify it, but it's going to continue on. I think we're going to have a lot of opportunities over the next several years to make sure that our entire history is retold, and is told actually the first time, because a lot of our history was not told the first time. Councilman Giarrusso, did you want to make any comments?
No, the only thing I would say is left out to a degree is, there have been at least 2 Giarrussos who served on the council now, and so I appreciate the fact that the Italian American community may not felt as though they had representation on the commission, but I'm Joseph Ignatius Giarrusso III, and with a name like that, you're in line to be Pope. So I understand all communities, whether Italian American, Irish, African American, and others who want to be at the table on this, as well as the neighborhoods as well. And so we want to make sure that everybody has to say in what's going on and where appropriate. We're responding to those needs. So appreciate Mr. Masala for making that comment. And as you just stated, Councilmember Palmer, the door is open. We're happy to have those conversations.
Yeah, and I do want, and Mr. Marcella, I do want to thank you publicly for your wonderful, not interpretation of history, but the fact that you keep bringing it up is something that has been very much noticed and has been lacking. I know we all dearly remember Louis Prima and a lot of Italian influence, both in our music and our culture. And it's important through this process that we're going through that, again, all these histories are told. So thank you so much for your work on that. Were there any other public comments? Okay, great. There are 2 other public items, but it was for the appointment that was deferred. So again, thank you so much. And do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Moved by Councilor Wynn, seconded by Councilmember Druso. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? No. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.